At that moment, we saw smoke coming out of the engine, and we knew that was it.
An update to breaking news we've been following all evening long. Two men are talking for the first time after an emergency landing in Utah County near Genola. News specialist Andrew Adams is live tonight with a story you'll only see here on KSL 5. Andrew?
David's a father and son who have flown quite a bit together over the past 12 years. Very experienced pilots, and never in their wildest dreams did they imagine they'd be in this situation, a situation that has a lot of people talking tonight.
It happened directly in front of my house.
Hours later, the neighbors were still in disbelief.
It was definitely crazy. It's more of like that shock factor, like, holy cow, it's an airplane, not a toy.
There it was out of the blue. A distressed aircraft with a parachute gliding to the ground.
And instead of it being a little G.I. Joe man, it ended up being an airplane swaying back and forth.
Emergency crews rushed to the emergency landing. The plane had taken off in Salt Lake County on a flight bound for Phoenix, but it encountered unexpected troubles once in Utah County.
Gauge went to zero. The oil pressure went to zero. I think we just weren't getting any power, but on our way it was pretty obvious that we weren't going to make it.
And the situation was only growing more dire by the second.
At that moment, we saw smoke coming out of the engine, and we knew that was it. Found a field to put it over and pulled our parachute and came down.
David Powell and his son Zach may have been very experienced pilots, but they'd had little experience with this outside of a flight simulation.
It's a little bit on the violent side at the first. You know, the nose goes down and then it pops back up and then you just gently float down.
It's like when you slam your brakes.
With only minor damage to the plane, the father and son are grateful it ended the way it did.
This is the most exciting day that we've had.
They just hope they never see a day like this ever again.
The fact is that we walked out of it, I mean, really nothing wrong with us, and it could have been a lot worse, a lot worse.
Yeah, not all planes have that parachute. The Powells say they're grateful their plane did. Federal investigators are helping to figure out exactly what went wrong. Back to you.
They can add that to their Thanksgiving list of things to be grateful for. Andrew Adams live tonight. Thanks, Andrew.
Yep.